Welcome back to another video. Today we're diving into a jaw-dropping moment that has left fans across the globe gasping in disbelief, because when actress Missi Pyle decided to step into the spotlight recently, she made sure to leave absolutely nothing to the imagination. Known for her memorable roles in films like Dodgeball, Galaxy Quest, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Missi has always commanded attention with her unique blend of comedic timing, bold presence, and undeniable screen charm. But this time, she isn't stealing scenes in a movie, she's stealing the internet's breath away. Whether you've been a fan of hers for decades, or you're just now discovering her stunning versatility, there's no denying it. Missi Pyle just redefined the word daring. Appearing in a recent photoshoot that can only be described as bold, fearless, and unapologetically sensual, she showcased a level of confidence that few in Hollywood ever dare to reach. Clad in sheer fabrics, artistic silhouettes, and camera angles that danced along the edge of revelation, Missi sent a clear message: she's in charge of her body, her image, and her moment. And wow, what a moment it was! The photos lit up timelines and comment sections everywhere. Fans were stunned. Celebrities applauded. Fashion bloggers took notes. And those who thought they had seen everything Hollywood had to offer were suddenly proven wrong. This wasn't a scandal, it was a statement. And it wasn't just about skin. It was about power, poise, and a woman embracing her full self without hesitation. Because let's be real, Missi Pyle didn't just pose for the camera she owned. With a gaze that cuts through the lens and an attitude that says, "This is me, deal with it." She turned what could have been a fleeting moment of tabloid fodder into something so much bigger. A celebration of age-defying beauty. A middle finger to outdated standards. A masterclass in self-expression. And make no mistake, Missi Pyle is no stranger to standing out. She's built a career on playing quirky, larger-than-life characters who never fade into the background. But what we're seeing now isn't a character, it's her. Raw, radiant, and completely unfiltered. This photoshoot wasn't just revealing in a literal sense, it was emotionally revealing too. Each image peels back a layer of Hollywood illusion and replaces it with something real, something bold, something unforgettable. Of course, the internet had a field day. Tweets ranged from "I wasn't ready for that" to "Missi Pyle just won the internet today." Even veteran fashion critics couldn't help but weigh in on the composition, the styling, the message. And through it all, Missi remained completely unbothered, letting the work speak for itself. And speak it did, loudly, sensually, unapologetically. It wasn't just that she looked good, she looked empowered. Like someone who's reached a point in life where approval is optional, but authenticity is everything. And in an industry that so often pushes women to hide, filter, or shrink themselves, this moment felt like a breath of fresh, fierce air. And let's take a second to talk about the artistry. Because this wasn't some cheap grab for attention. The lighting, perfection. The composition, magazine-worthy. The styling, risky, yes, but tastefully done. This was a high-fashion, high-impact moment that balanced sensuality with sophistication. There was no hiding, no apologies, and no room for denial. Missi Pyle is a force, and she just reminded the world in the most unforgettable way. It's easy to forget how multi-dimensional she is. Over the years, she's seamlessly moved between comedy, drama, sci-fi, and indie cinema, proving time and again that she's more than just a supporting player. And yet, despite her long list of credits, she's somehow remained underrated, until now. This photoshoot may not have involved a single line of dialogue. But make no mistake, it was one of the most powerful performances of her career. It spoke to strength, to freedom, to the beauty of being comfortable in one's skin. And it asked viewers to take a second look not just at her, but at themselves. Because maybe, just maybe, this wasn't just about Missi Pyle showing off her body. Maybe it was about challenging the way we look at confidence, age, and femininity altogether. And that's exactly what makes this moment so unforgettable.
It's
not just the audacity of the photos, it's the meaning behind them. It's a veteran actress saying, "I'm still here. I'm still fierce, and I don't need anyone's permission to shine." And judging by the reaction, the world is ready to see that shine. For fans who followed her since her early days on screen, this felt like a full-circle moment. For new admirers, it was an introduction they'll never forget. And for the rest of Hollywood, it was a wake-up call. Beauty doesn't expire. Confidence isn't reserved for 20-somethings. And true charisma, that can't be airbrushed. Radiates from within. So if you haven't seen the photos yet, brace yourself, because once you do, there's no unseeing them. Missi Pyle left nothing to the imagination, and in doing so, she gave us everything: style, grace, courage, and a fierce new standard for what it means to be unforgettable. And let's be honest, try not to gasp. Good luck with that.